Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Immediately the infamous Pastor Mackenzie was arrested, he made some remarks that have been going viral. In this video, I want us to have a look at the remarks in which I'll try to explain what the pastor probably meant. And the remarks have also been captured by almost all mainstream media houses in Kenya. Star, cryptic warning Pastor Mackenzie gave police upon arrest. He is heard in the video warning police and people who had gathered around the police car not to look into the matter because it will come to haunt them. Mnachopigana nacho hamkijui na kitawaramba. Kitawaramba nawambia. He stated, you don't know what you are fighting with. It will haunt you, I tell you.
Anachopigana nacho hamkijui na kitawaramba.
Those remarks were made by Pastor Mackenzie. Immediately was arrested slightly over 1 week ago. At that time, he had been taken to Malindi court. From those remarks, I personally believe they have got a deeper meaning than they appear. And in this video, as usual, I'll try to dissect for Kenyans to understand deeper what the infamous pastor most probably meant. The first probable meaning, the pastor was warning some close people around him who are now betraying him. And I'm saying that because it's a fact. This is a man who has been close to those in power. In several occasions, we have seen photos of this man with some very close Kenya Kwanza leaders. And at one point, he was also spotted at State House, Nairobi. At that time, a group of so-called men and women of God had paid William Ruto a courtesy call at State House, Nairobi. The pastor was spotted among that delegation. So the pastor is just telling those who have been all along close to him that we have always been together. We have been a community, but now you are betraying me. He is just airing out his grievances. He feels betrayed by those who should be close around him. The second possible message, I'm seeing the pastor laughing off those who are now persecuting him. He's just laughing. He's laughing at them because he knows they are not in any way better than him. After all, they are birds of the same feathers. So the pastor is just laughing off at them. And I'm saying that because the church in Kenya is a very big letdown to a majority of Kenyans. Kenyans no longer have faith and trust in the church. Church leaders have become greedy. They are worshiping politicians at the expense of worshiping God. The church pulpit has been reduced into a political podium where politicians are given the opportunity to attack their political opponents. A lot of hate speech is being spewed on the church pulpit. The church leaders have been watering and manuring the politicians, cheering them up as they spew hate on the church pulpit. So Pastor Mackenzie is not in any way more evil than the so-called men and women of God still surrounding those in power. So this is a man who feels the ones persecuting him are even worse off than him. Another probable meaning, I'm seeing that as being a warning that if they continue pushing him to the wall, he will or might leak some damning information against them. Chances are very high this is a pastor who has previously worked with the government in power. So he's just telling them that if you continue pushing me to the wall, I'll be forced to speak out. And that's why it's important that this infamous pastor to be given security, because from where I sit, I strongly believe his life might be in danger. His life might be in danger. That's why he should be given security. And finally, I'm seeing the infamous pastor just in his own utopian world. According to him, he sees he has done nothing wrong. He feels he's innocent. And he feels that in the course of time, he will be vindicated. And that, in one way or the other, might be making sense to me because I personally cannot trust our investigation authorities. Kenyans can still remember just some weeks ago, during Azimio's demonstrations, DCI published photos that were taken about 20 years ago. Some were taken as far back as 20 years ago. DCI claimed at that time that those were people participated in the Azimio's recent demonstrations. Some photos were taken even in Rwanda, Congo, and DCI was trying to push that those were Azimio's demonstrators. In this case of this infamous pastor, Kenyans are just being served what maybe the mainstream media wants to hear them, or what the government wants the mainstream media to report. It might be possible that the whole thing might actually is most definitely being exaggerated. That's also a possibility, because we must look at things objectively. We must look outside of the box. There are also chances, as much as the pastor is coming out clearly as maybe a fake pastor, chances might also be high the whole story is being exaggerated. It's believed that all these people who this pastor might have been responsible for their death, so far I think they are about 100. And they are being found in an 800-acre piece of land. Could it be possible that some of those deaths we are being seen actually being reported, some might have not even been occasioned by the pastor? Or maybe some goons or some murderers might have also been killing people somewhere and burying them on the piece of land. I don't know whether all those deaths are occasioned as a result of the teachings of this infamous pastor. It might be possible the pastor might be responsible for all the deaths being reported there, or again, it might be possible that not all those deaths are as a result of the infamous pastor. Kenyans must actually keep their eyes wide open now that we are dealing with a lying government, a government that cannot be trusted. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. In case you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.